Gaming Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. We're continuing our series after a one-day break yesterday. And we're going to get back into the thick of things here. We have a good opportunity here to hopefully add some mechs to our arsenal. We've got a 2.5 skull mission, a 2.5 skull mission, and a 2 skull mission available. Let's take the raiding party mission for now. Okay. We're going to only be able to drop 4 on this mission, because we're doing some mech repairs. So we have the awesome Blackjack Omni, and a fire starter. We should be working to get our sensor lockers leveled up. So let's make sure we take Garrison as one of our pilots. So we'll have our awesome Blackjack, and Firestarter. Now you note that our 3 of our mechs are really fire support mechs by design, and the other one is a scout and enabler, or disabler, I should say. Closest thing to a brawler we have is the awesome, and we don't really want the awesome to get beat up too much, because that's not the nature of its mech design. It can do some brawling to a certain extent, but that's not the strength of the mech. As you see from our title, we're trying to get to 3,500 follows by New Year's. Very aggressive goal, given our current standing at just close to 32,500, but let's see if we can get there. Regardless, we've had a great year for follows and streams, and only more will come in the future. Right, nice 2 skull mission. To level up. Part of our challenge right now is we really need to get a second mech bay, but they're so expensive. It's really hard to take that jump from 1 mech bay to 2 while still growing and improving your net company. Alright, this is a straight up battle.
Position confirmed.
This is usually a pretty good map. Casual Pug GM, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that as we try to inch our way to 3,500.
Ready for orders.
By the end of the year. Alright, let's see. So we got some vehicles and some mechs here. Alright, let's push up with our fire starter.
On my way. Double time.
Try to get some vision. Alright, we got a Scorpion, Saladin, an unknown 50-ton mech, an Enforcer, and a Galleon. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the Galleon.
Roger.
It's our best target initially. Want to thank everybody who's joining our stream and encourage everybody to get involved in the chat room. If you have any thoughts, commentaries, questions about the game, please let me have them.
I'm here.
Yeah, we really want to push everyone up to take advantage of the fact that this enforcer's isolated here as much as we can. Try to get numbers on that enforcer. 40-ton are moving in.
Commander?
See, they're trying to get us to go after that Saladin instead of going after the enforcer. That's what they're trying to do,
I've got your back.
but we're not going to go for that. Let's see. We could still take a
Roger. Full throttle.
use our awesome to get some shots in, but the hit percent chances on the Saladin are very low. Probably not worth the heat there, but you're okay at that point heat-wise. Hope everybody had a good end to their holiday weekend. We get 2 4-day holiday weekends this year, so not everything in 2020 is bad when you look at it that way. Oh, we got a hunchback. Wouldn't mind putting together a hunchback.
I'll break him in two.
What's the flank?
Fortunately, our fire starter's got pretty good evasion here,
Waiting for orders.
thanks to its speed and stealth armor. Let's push the fire starter up on
Double
the
time.
enforcer.
Let's go.
And see if we can't hammer this enforcer. Maybe a little overheat here, but we'll be okay. Not too worried about it. Got a Saladin coming
Did you get
in.
an angle on me? Barely hit, Commander.
Alright, so
I'm receiving you.
we're going to try to mix and match here. So what I mean by that is we're going to move up the blackjack because I want to get
Acknowledged.
one mech in position at least to support the fire starter against this enforcer. We don't want the fire starter to take on the enforcer by itself. We can also do a precision strike here because my pilot has precision strike ability. So let's go for the head here.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Let's use the other mechs here to try to clear out
Targeting for
some of these
physical attack.
vehicles. We can't leave them here or they'll just flank us. I was really hoping that galleon would
That
go
hit
away
something good.
with that melee there.
Talk to me.
That means we gotta move up the awesome. Not the best hit percent chances here by any stretch. Let's do multi-target.
All weapons are go.
Ooh, we got some lucky hits on that second Saladin. That was shocking. Oh, hard hit on our fire starter,
I'm showing minor damage.
but we're okay. Alright, there's a cicada, hunchback, and a couple of vehicles up on that hill. So we're okay to push in on this enforcer. If we could try to get this enforcer out while it's isolated, that would be ideal. Fire starter should be
My
okay
armor's
here.
getting ripped off.
Fortunately, we should get through this wave with our fire starter here without too much trouble. Alright, Galleon's gonna probably do some backstabbing. Yep. Not that much we could do about that. Luckily we
They're
have
banging
decent
through my
armor
armor.
on the Blackjack Omni. Really would like to replace
Standing
one
by.
of these blackjacks with more of a brawler. Gonna have to turn off one of our ER medium lasers and go for a kick here on the enforcer.
Putting my weight into it.
Alright, good hit there on the leg. Okay. Alright, these vehicles need to go this round. We should be able to take care of both of these vehicles here.
Standing by.
Let's get the Blackjack
Confirmed.
to some high ground, which improves its accuracy. And again, we could do a precision strike here. Let's actually go for the leg here.
Aye.
See if we can get knocked down, perhaps. No. Not gonna happen there.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see if we can clear out these two vehicles. There we go. We have to take those vehicles out. If we push
Frag the
forward to
vehicle.
the enemy mechs, these vehicles would just pick us apart
Crawler
with
destroyed.
backstabbing shots. So we have to clear out the vehicles. Alright, see what the enforcer does. Alright, the enforcer misses with its AC. That's good. But he does move
How can I
to
help?
move towards the rest of his lance. So that's
On my way.
a little bit of an
To hell with the
advantage there.
weapons.
Alright, there goes the other vehicle. Alright, so
Never stood a chance. Follow my lead.
alright. So now
Vehicle
we can
down.
focus in
The poor bastards.
on what's in front of us here. So we have the Hunchback, Cicada, two vehicles, and we still have the Enforcer to finish off. So definitely a target-rich environment here. Alright, go after the fire starter. LRM-5. Wonder if that's a Vindicator. It just popped up there. Could be. Could be a Vindicator. Alright. We've got to push up the rest of our mechs now.
Losing armor.
We're really putting a lot of pressure on our Enforcer right now. Our fire starter right now. Alright, we gotta protect that arm.
Receiving you.
Okay, I think we can still push forward here. Good opportunity for another kick on that
Moving
damaged
out.
leg.
Ooh.
Enforcer's really hanging in there strong. No doubt about it. Oof. Alright.
Damn it. I've got an armor breach.
Yes, Commander.
Keep our
10-4.
Blackjack moving up so we can get a better angle on this Enforcer here. We can again precision strike. We'll go for the leg again.
Take this.
Oh, and we took out the engine.
Looks like I'll need a new target.
Not what I was hoping for there. I wanted some more Enforcer parts in the rotation. Oh, yep, that was a Vindicator. Ouch. Alright, Firestarter
Yes, Commander.
is in rough shape here, but we traded off. When you think about it, we traded the Firestarter to get rid of 2 vehicles and... Hey, Skewed One, thank you for taking care of that bot. Really appreciate it. And it's great to see you. How have you been? All right, we got the Hunchback, Cicada, Enforcer here. Let's go for the Hunchback. Ooh, he already has a damaged leg. Let's take advantage of that if we
Roger that.
can.
Target confirmed.
Alright, Hunchback's turning its weapons onto the
Damage minimal.
Blackjack Omni.
Talk to me.
Let's push up the Awesome here.
Moving out.
And let's keep hitting that Blackjack.
Roger.
It'd be nice if we could hit that leg again. Nope, no luck there.
For House Arano.
Ouch. Hard hits on our Firestarter there.
Weapon system down.
Alright.
Yeah.
Time to eject the Firestarter before we lose any significant components.
Alright. Ejecting.
Which is fine. One of the big things you have to do with this mech... Oh, hey, Speed One. Yeah, I was just thanking you for getting rid of that bot. And I wanted to check in with you, see how your weekend was going.
I'm receiving you.
Haven't seen you much this weekend, so I'm assuming you've just been working a lot of extra hours
Confirmed.
to try to help our battle against COVID. So thank you for that. Alright, let's go for the other leg on this Hunchback here.
Roger.
I'll try to maximize salvage if we can on that Hunchback.
Standing by.
It's probably our best chance for salvage here. Ooh, interesting. I normally don't use a Blackjack Omni for melee, but it's a really good opportunity to get a good melee hit in on the Cicada there. So we'll do that. Take away its evasion.
Orders. Fall in behind me.
And then I want to do multi-target. Let's do 2. See if we can get one hit on the Cicada and the rest on the Hunchback here.
Roger that.
Oh, we completely missed the Hunchback. What? What are the odds there?
You just made a terrible mistake.
Skewed One says, but for the most part, I'm surviving. This should be the last weekend. I'm on full duty, though. Back into the regular rotation as you're getting way too burnt out.
Reporting minimal damage.
Follow
So
my
I'm,
lead.
I'm assuming you got a nice little bump in overtime for some extra hours over the holidays, Skewed One, but that's the one
That's
thing
a bit
about
worse. I'm here.
extra work is that it ends up catching up to you eventually.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's do precision strike here on this Hunchback. Let's see. So 83, 53, 60, 58, 60. So we should go for this leg. We're going to risk overheating here because I'd like to get knocked down on this Hunchback if we can. No, not enough. Not enough
My
hits
heat gauge
into
is
that
getting pretty
leg
high.
to get knocked down. Ooh, Cicada
What's the flank?
goes for like a backstab. Alright. Yeah, your current lack of work-life balance has taken a toll,
Waiting for
especially
orders.
when you think about it for the holiday, right?
Roger.
Everybody's planning on spending time with their family right now, and you've been tied up with extra work.
Engaging target.
Yeah, I used to work a lot around the holidays because it's usually a busy. It's always a busy time of year in my industry, so you don't take a lot of time off on Christmas and New Year's. So I've always been the person that says, "Nah, we can't really do anything around the holidays." So I understand where you're at. Eventually, your family wants some time and effort from you, and it can be hard if you're always working, especially when you have a lot of people who might be off for the holidays,
barely
especially
dinged my
kids. It's hard to tell them, yeah, I can't take time off. All right, we got to go after this cicada here. I'd
Confirmed.
much rather go after the hunchback, but we can't just let the cicada flank us indefinitely.
Damn it all.
Ooh, completely whiffed on both the melee and the small laser there.
Beginner's luck.
That was a waste. We need to take one of these mechs down quickly.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Let's see if we can get a knockdown here on this hunchback. That is a must at this point.
Taking the shot.
Come on. Ah, we're getting no luck
an
when
eye
it
on my
comes
heat,
to
Commander.
getting knocked down on this hunchback. It's going to start adding up. Ah. Not good, not good.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Not good at all. Alright, we're going to have to take a round away from attacking that hunchback, and the cicada's really driving me crazy right now.
They're getting an angle on me.
Oh no. Not good. Not good.
You've got my attention.
Just like that, we're down to one vehicle, one mech. That is painful. Oh no, I've got wildfire. So we're down to two mechs. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off here.
Talk to me.
The cicada has to go.
Say goodbye.
Need to buy for time here. We're really gonna have to turn the
Damage
tide
minimal.
here.
Standing by.
Alright, so let's do a little bit of a retreat here.
Move order received.
Buy ourselves some time here. Alright, again. I mean, we really haven't lucked out by the fact that we cannot get knocked down on this hunchback. Right on the red line. Let's see if we can get...
Acknowledge.
We really need to get knocked down on this hunchback here. Oh, come on.
Critical hit, Commander.
What do I
Watch my
have to
heat.
do to take out a leg? Oh, that's really killing me. Alright, luckily the blackjack is in a good perch. Yeah, everything's been really fine for me, Skewed One. We had 4 days for family time, and then of course we had some time for packing and unpacking. I got my big present this for Christmas was an Oculus Quest 2. So
Got my attention.
I'm really starting to enjoy the VR. My goal is hopefully in a
Aye,
week
aye.
or two to start adding
To hell
VR
with the
streaming to our rotation here. I think it'd be
Punch right
fun
through
to
his
add
armor.
some VR games into the mix for our regular schedule. So
That.
that's one of the plans for why we got the Oculus. Gotta get rid of this cicada. Luckily our blackjack
I'm here.
and our awesome are hanging in here. Alright, again, what we really need, we need to kill this hunchback. It's
10-4.
critical at this point. Alright, there, we finally got knocked down on the hunchback.
Reporting out of AC2 ammo.
Alright, that's a problem. We're out of AC2 ammo for our BJ.
I'm getting outmaneuvered.
Alright, our awesome should be okay here. We need to finish off the cicada so the awesome can help. Oh, cicada's gonna
Being
backstab. That's okay. Alright, hunchback is back up. Let's see if the hunchback goes after. Is it gonna come after the awesome? That would be the best case. No. The blackjack is pretty fragile up there on
Reporting
top of
minimal
the hill.
damage.
Orders.
Alright.
Roger that.
See if we can finish off this cicada. Not the best hit percent chances. No, not that round. Our blackjack's gotta hang in there. Gotta hang in there.
I'm receiving you.
Wildfire. She's got precision strike available. Can we take out this last leg on this hunchback here? Because that would really even things out.
Confirmed.
There, okay, that's good. Alright,
Enemy
this puts us in a
eliminated.
much better position now. Alright. At one point, I was very close to just withdrawing from this mission, but I think we're going to pull it out. Let's see what we can do.
My armor's still solid. Talk to me.
Let's go for the kick here. There we go. There goes the cicada. That cicada was really
One
the
less
big
hostile on
problem.
the field.
Was really the big problem.
Battle mech down.
They actually used that cicada really well.
For House Arano.
So we got that scorpion and the vindicator left.
Standing by.
Let's go for a stomp here on the
Order
scorpion.
acknowledged.
Not really what I like to use a blackjack for, but in a pinch, that was the best move we had.
Guard a critical hit.
Very nice, very nice. All right, we've really turned the table
Reporting.
on the tables
Enemy
in this
vehicles.
turn.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
All right, what are you gonna do, Vindicator? Oh, he's going after the awesome. That's exactly the best case scenario for me right now.
Just barely dinged my armor.
All right, we
Roger.
really turned this around. I thought this was very close to being a withdrawal. All right, let's do a precision strike.
Affirmative.
Just increase our hit percent chances. Good hits there on the Vindicator. Right on the center torso. Which means we're probably not going to have a real opportunity to get a lot of salvage out of this Vindicator. That's okay, though. Vindicator goes for melee on the awesome. I don't know if that's the best decision. I probably would have retreated and used the PPC myself.
You've got my attention. To hell with the
Skewed
weapon.
one, I'm assuming you haven't been doing a lot of playing. Yep, got gun off the field. Yep, that's true. But I don't like to use the blackjack for melee when I can avoid it.
I'm getting outmaneuvered.
Alright, okay. Yeah, the Oculus is it's been a lot of fun.
Coordinates received.
Anybody who gets a Oculus or other VR headset will tell you that it just takes a while for you to get used to playing it on a consistent basis because
Talk to me.
the Oculus requires a lot of adjustment for because
Moving out.
if you play a VR set too much when you first get it, it's very disorienting and it will cause
Yes,
headaches.
Commander.
So, alright. We might as well double team this guy with some melee here. Oh, so you binged The Mandalorian. Did you finish The Mandalorian?
Reporting critical
The skewed
hit.
one? Don't want to talk about any spoilers if you haven't finished it yet. But it's been quite a while since the
Just
finale
made a
came
terrible
out.
mistake.
Alright, let's keep meleeing. I'm trying to get maximum salvage
hell
out of
with
this
the weapon.
Vindicator. Melee's always a good way to go about that.
Take that as a lesson.
Awesome. So skewed one, let's not go into any details because there's some people who may have not seen the finale. But I would argue the finale of season 2 Mandalorian
Waiting for orders.
was the best 45 minutes of Star Wars I've seen since Return of the Jedi.
Ugh.
It was so well done. It was amazing. There we go. We maximized salvage out of that Vindicator after all. Okay. Alright, mission accomplished.
Mech destroyed.
That's the good news. The bad news is we might have to travel after that mission.
Mission successful.
That was a pretty tough mission. Losing our Blackjack Omni was really painful there. Alright, at least we got a decent amount of C-bills. Alright, Blackjack, Omni needs significant repairs. Firestarter needs repairs. Awesome and Blackjack are fine. Alright, so we got Cicada parts, Enforcer parts. Alright, so we could put together a 4H at least. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, a skewed one, you can always nitpick some of the things that they did. In particular, the certain character, which I'm not going to name, that shows up at the end of the season finale of Mandalorian. The CGI was not ideal, but I think they did a good job. And it was a very emotionally engaging final episode. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, what am I going to do salvage-wise here? What am I going to do? Take the Enforcer part, and then I guess I have to take the Hunchback part and see what else we get. Cicada, Enforcer, Hunchback, Vindicator, AC2, ooh, a Gauss rifle, that's nice, LBX AC20, Beagle probe, Guardian ECM, stealth armor, more stealth armor, that's nice. So actually a pretty good haul on that mission. Yeah, the ending was very emotional, a skewed one for Mandalorian 2. You know, and a lot of people, you have to understand that the people who put together the Mandalorian really took a risk with that ending, because to kind of put one of their most popular characters on the shelf for a period of time is very risky, especially when it comes to things like toy sales, which is always something they have to consider with those decisions. So it was surprising that they went that route, but I think it was the best route to go. All right, okay. So at least repairing our blackjack is not going to be too expensive, and it's only going to take 3 days. Thank goodness that the blackjack is actually the blackjack Omni. One of the strengths is that you can get it back onto the field really quickly. Even if it loses its engine, you can get it back on track pretty easily. So 3 days, 34,000 Seagulls. Not too bad. In some ways, though, I think I preferred Chapter 13. Okay. Yeah, Chapter 13 was a really, really good episode. I think you're referring to the episode with Ahsoka, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's long enough that we don't have to worry about spoiling it.
Logged and noted.
If so, I thought that was a really good episode. Although I do think they kind of didn't do the best service to Ahsoka's character, because she kind of abandoned Baby Yoda when you think about it, right? She kind of said, "Yeah, I'm out. I'm not going to help you with Baby Yoda. Maybe you can find some other Jedi that will help you." And it's like, really? You couldn't at least take him to the planet where he can find another Jedi? I thought it was... I think Ahsoka was kind of put in a bad light by the way she didn't really help them very much. I mean, I understand that she was focused on her goal of stopping Admiral Thrawn, but heat sink's going to be a problem here. All right, it's best we can do. 8 days to get the fire starter back up.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
So Skewed One, you hadn't seen any of the Clone Wars before you saw that episode. So yeah, Ahsoka is a very complicated character, to say the least. All right, so we can put together a Hunchback, and I can put together a Cicada. Unfortunately, I don't have the mech bay space. All right, so what are we going to do here? All right, so the question is, should I stay on this planet? I'm going to have to wait, let's see, 3 days, 10 days. I'm going to have to wait at least 10 days before we can fight another battle. I think it makes probably more sense for us to move here instead of staying. But I also really want to get... So let's see what other level 2 planets we have that are close by.
Yeah, all right, I'm on it.
Yeah, she was a paddle. She has a very complicated backstory. Gachina. There's a travel contract. Let's see. There's Tolet. 27 days. Our real only option is to go to Tohelet here, so that's going to take 23 days. So let's get
Roger
going.
that, Commander. Course plotted.
Want to encourage everybody to get involved in the chat room. As you can see, we're talking about anything from BattleTech to the Mandalorian. So feel free to chime in and get involved in that discussion. Want to remind everybody, if you haven't followed us yet, we have a Funko Pop giveaway that starts with something as easy as just giving us a follow. We're trying to get to 3,500 follows by the end of the year. So if you can help us with that, it is greatly appreciated. All right, we are running out of money. Bankruptcy projected. No, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're not going to go bankrupt.
We're almost completely out of cash.
We are not going to go bankrupt. Let's not be dramatic. See, it's not the fear of bankruptcy that motivates me. It's the annoyance of having Darius constantly say, "We're about to go bankrupt. We're about to go bankrupt. We're about to go bankrupt." You know what? Why don't you go out and earn some money, Darius, instead of nagging me? We were not going to go bankrupt. Okay. Alright, so let's
Our
complete.
nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
We're not gonna go bankrupt. Stop it, Darius. We're gonna fix that problem right now.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
Oh, stop. Stop, Darius. You're not nearly broke.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Alright, so please indulge me for a minute. We gotta do some housekeeping. Alright. Yeah, I hate to give up our blackjack, but I think this is the way we need to go. We already have 2 fire support mechs with the Blackjack Omni and the Awesome. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to put the Blackjack in storage. Let's see. Then we're going to build the Cicada just to build the Cicada. And then we're going to be selling the Cicada.
Ready to fight, Commander.
Okay, put that into storage. And we're going to put together the Hunchback 4H, which is a better brawler. We kind of need a brawler mech right now. So the 4H is going to be useful for that. Yeah, I don't know what he wants us to do other than just put up with his constant nagging. All right, so let's go to the store. Let's calm Darius down. All right, so we're gonna sell some stuff. We're gonna get rid of this Griffin. We're gonna sell the Cicada. I'm gonna keep the Blackjack in storage right now, just so we have a solid medium mech in storage. Alright, so that'll keep Darius from yelling at us for a while. Let's see if there's a couple things we can clear out. Let's just see if we don't have some cores that we can sell. We can probably sell 160 core. We can sell a couple 200 cores. We can sell one of the 210 cores. Alright, and just like that, we can actually not only keep Darius from nagging us, but we can also actually start on a major project, which is get Mech Bay number 2
I'll
going.
get the team on it right away.
Okay. Alright, there we go. So our financial issues are now taken care of.
Yeah?
I got some pilots I need to upgrade, so let me do that real quick, and then we'll jump into some
Mech warrior
battles, I
training
promise.
How can I help?
Alright, let's get our commander's guts up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I'm going to keep our
Good to
commander
go.
in the rotation.
Training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Move up Garrison's
Mech warrior training complete.
accuracy.
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What do you need?
Waiting for orders.
I still don't understand why anybody would take shielded stance over bulwark.
Standing by.
I understand that shielded stance
Mech
helps
warrior
your
training
entire
complete.
company, but I still think bulwark
Standing
is
by.
far superior. All right, so we have a chance for T-Bone here. We need to make an energy master. So let's make an energy master out of T-Bone, because we really need a good pilot we can put into that.
Orders.
Awesome.
Waiting for orders.
Receiving you.
So let's do that. Ooh, all right, so we can get master technician or knife fighter. I think we're going to take master technician here with Tartarus.
I'm receiving you.
Crestfly TV, thank you for the follow. Ooh, Asunder, that's very nice. I didn't verify with T-Bone.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. Good thing somebody's paying attention. Probably because I had points left. That's why I didn't
Training
verify.
confirmed, Commander.
All right. Good thing I have a skewed one to keep me on the straight and narrow.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
All right. Let's do bulwark. I don't know why anybody would take shielded stance over bulwark
Training
as a
complete.
trait. It's not even close as far as benefits, in my opinion.
Yes, Commander.
Wildfire. Let's keep your gunnery moving in the right direction.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
All right. So we've got. Need to check on Tartarus again. What did I screw it up again? I'm so busy talking.
I'm here.
What did I do wrong?
Yes, Commander.
What am I doing? Master technician. Guts.
Training
Alright.
complete.
Okay, I'm always in such a hurry to
Orders.
get through that when we're streaming that sometimes I make it take longer, ironically. All right, so we are on a new planet here, so we've got a bunch of 2 skull missions. We got a recovery, a battle. Let's take this battle for 1.5 skulls. Good salvage opportunity here. So we're going to have to protect the VIP. That's the negative, because we actually lose one of our mechs on this mission. Alright, so we'll take the awesome. We're going to take our energy master and put it in the awesome. Absolutely. Okay. And we got to take the hunchback. Gotta take the hunchback in this situation. Alright, let's put our commander in the hunchback. And let's roll out. You usually take shielded stance for your scouts? Okay. I'm just not a big fan on shielded stance. I like to have as many passive abilities as possible. Because anytime you have to activate a ability, you've got the cooldown, and you have to make really good decisions about when you use the ability. With passive abilities, obviously you're going to have them every turn. So, Skewed One says, I play a little risky with them, so having 50% damage protection helps if I jump them out into the open. That's fair. Only challenge there is you kind of have to know that they're about to be ambushed for Shield Stance to really help you, because it's a active trait. So, you know, I think Bulwark is the best of the two options, but I know there's a lot of people who like Shielded Stance, like you, Skewed One, and that's one of the beauties of this game, is you can always play it to your strengths and what meets your play style. Alright, so now that we have the Hunchback available, at least that gives us kind of a brawler, which we haven't really had in our mech company, so that's a good thing. Also excited to finally get the second mech bay going.
Command interface initiated.
Finances have been a challenge. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's keep the VIP alive.
What are those? Trees?
Alright. Alright, so we got fully repaired Lance. That's a good thing.
Understood. Moving fast.
Yes, I can see the benefit of Shielded Stance in those situations, a Skewed One for sure. Alright. Oh, we got a Stinger. This is a 1.5 skull mission, so I don't think we're going to see anything too amazing as far as salvage or challenge. I would like to get a lot of parts of this Firestarter J, though. I do like the Firestarter J quite a bit.
Yep.
Alright, so let's...
Copy that.
The only thing the VIP is good for is really fire support here. Alright, so the Firestarter J has machine gun arrays. This is a melee build to the extreme. Alright, so let's try to take out that Firestarter before it gets too close. But the Firestarter J, you can actually turn it in
Standing by.
to a disabler pretty easily by taking out a few machine gun arrays and putting in some flamers. So it definitely has some potential here. Alright, we'll keep taking shots at this Firestarter and hope we get lucky. Alright, got a couple shots in on the Firestarter.
I've got your back.
What I really need is some more tags.
Sprinting.
I don't have any tags right now, and that's the one thing that's really hurting me
Standing by.
with targets like this Firestarter.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in using a lot of mechs that uses machine guns
Roger
either. I know there's some people who really like using machine gun mechs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another enemy force coming in. Alright, so here comes... This is always the problem with this type of mission, is they just overwhelm you with numbers.
Commander.
Alright, so let's push up. I'd like to try to get rid of this Firestarter before the next enemy wave comes in. It's going to be hard to do.
Let her rip.
We're going to need some lucky shots here.
Yeah?
And then we have the other next enemy force that's coming in
Moving to
right
position.
next to us. So this is definitely challenging.
Confirmed.
And the VIP couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. So that's a challenge.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, I don't want to be too aggressive here because we have another enemy lance that's coming in. And I don't want to get stuck between two lances. So we'll just keep taking pot shots at that fire starter. Good hits there. Ooh, head hit. We got a head hit. Oh, that's nice. Nice head hit there on the fire starter. So nothing too overwhelming so far. It's just the fact that that next enemy lance is going to be dropping in momentarily to give us a hard time. Not a lot of help from our... Well, we got some structure exposed.
Damage minimal.
All right.
Ready for orders. On my way.
All right, so this is our last shot before we have that second enemy force come in. Hopefully we can get some lucky hits in on this
Engage your
fire
target.
starter. Let's see. Nope, we ended up hitting our own fire starter more than theirs. Not good. Not good at all. Ooh. Alright, so this is a third party. It's not another enemy force. It's not reinforcements. Alright, so this new target is not part of the mission objectives. I can't believe I backstabbed my own fire starter. That's a big problem. We're probably going to have to eject the fire starter here, unfortunately. Alright, ideally we could get the enemy to fight each other here. Especially since I have to eject my fire starter. That was a bad luck shooting my own fire starter in the rear.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna eject. There's no upside to me keeping the
Punching
fire
out.
starter in this fight. Good job, T-Bone, shooting your teammate in the back. That came in really convenient. Alright, so it looks like the two enemy forces are completely committed to fighting each other here, which is great. Best case scenario. Alright. Alright, so we're actually in a good place here, I think.
Standing by.
Alright, our Griffin. We're going to keep
Understood.
our VIP evasive here. What do you have a shot on, VIP? Do you have a shot at anything useful? Alright, you can go for the fire starter. Okay.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Alright, Toad697, thank you for the follow. We're really trying to get to 3,500 by the end of the year if we can.
I'm here.
It's a soft goal. I mean, we've had a great year for follows, so we're not going to feel
10-4.
bad if we don't get to the 3,500, but we'd like to try to get there if we can. It'd start the new year off with something really positive. Alright, ooh, there's an Irby here. Let's do Precision Strike on the Irby. I don't care about salvage on the Irby at all, so let's just go center torso.
Target locked.
See if we can get a quick kill on that Irby. Nope, not quite.
Orders.
Alright, let's push up. Alright, we can go after the Valkyrie or the Stinger here. Yeah, we'll take the shot at the Stinger. Oh, that AC-10 looked like it should have hit. I think I got robbed there a little bit. I'm not going to complain, but
Confirmed.
I think I got robbed. That should have been a hit. Alright, let's see if RNG can make up for it.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Got a good hit to make up for it.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Guerrera 360,
Over
thank
the
you
red
for the
line.
follow. As we try to get to 350,000, I want to remind everybody we have a Funko Pop giveaway. So the minimum to be entered into the Funko Pop giveaway is to give us a follow. And then the more you interact with us in our streams and in the chat room, you get additional entries. So we try to reward people by increasing their chances at a Funko Pop. You can also get a Funko Pop or a subscription simply by using your channel points from watching our streams. So there's lots of opportunities for rewards simply by watching us play. So it all starts with that follow so you know when we're playing. Right? So there's not a lot of mechs here that I'm dying to get parts of, except for maybe that Firestarter J. So the more we let the enemy beat each other up, the better off we're going to be. Very happy that second force was not Capellan reinforcements. Our Magistry reinforcements.
I'm here.
Alright, Griffin, you need to stay evasive because
Roger.
you have to survive. Alright, he actually has a decent shot at hitting the Firestarter, so let's take that.
I'm taking this shot.
Alright, nice hits on the Firestarter there.
Yes, Commander.
So how is your current playthrough going right now, Speed 1? I know you didn't do a restart like I did for the update, so I'm always curious to see what you have going on. Let's do a precision strike here on this Firestarter. Let's go for one of the legs.
Affirmative.
There we go. Got knocked down and took out a leg on that Firestarter.
Critical hit, Commander.
And he ejected 3 parts. Very nice. Very nice.
Talk to me.
I guess it would be we're close to putting together another Firestarter.
Moving as fast
It'd be
as I
good
can.
to have 2 Firestarters because it feels like one gets damaged every mission right now.
Affirmative.
Yeah, Firestarter Omni is one of my favorite mechs, as you know, Skewed One.
Yes, Commander.
It's a scout that you can use all the way through your career. If you get the right components on it, it's a great mech, for sure. Let's see if we can finish off the Stinger.
Firing at enemy 6.
There we go, there goes the Stinger. Slowly
Target
taking
neutralized.
mechs off the board here.
Let's hit him hard.
Alright, so we've taken about all the damage that I can take on this mission. Especially since I caused the own damage by hitting my Firestarter in the back. I have to be much more careful about friendly fire. I tend to hit my own mechs way too much. Something I should really try to improve upon. That damage does add up. Not only that, but now I'm short one mech. I mean, we have backup mechs, but still. Alright, that Valkyrie overheated. I think all three of the mechs up here are close to being destroyed.
Aye, aye.
So we can actually do a push. Alright, let's keep our VIP
Up high.
evasive.
I'm taking the shot.
Standing by.
So, Skeet One, what happened to your Firestarter Omni? Did it get destroyed?
Roger.
I don't see you selling it, so I'm assuming maybe it got destroyed on a mission. Alright, let's do Precision Strike here. Don't really care about salvage on a Valkyrie, so we'll just go center torso. I think that should have finished him.
Orders.
Move up with our Hunchback. Alright, let's see if we can finally hit with that AC-10. We've had some bad luck with that AC-10.
I'm firing on the enemy.
There we go. Probably going to have to put something other than the AC-10 on that
Punch
Hunchback.
right through his armor.
Maybe I could play around with it and get a
Waiting for
Gauss put in there. I love Gausses far more than I love ACs.
Heading out. Full speed.
Ah, okay. You just haven't put one together yet. That makes sense. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this Valkyrie.
Firing.
And there we go. Hopefully only one part.
Enemy down.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to get enough parts to put a Valkyrie
Mess 'em
together
up good.
anytime soon. So I might as well maximize components and Firestarter parts on this mission. Alright, yeah, this Irby and this Stinger here are both on their last legs. If we can finish them off
Standing
quick,
by.
that would be to our benefit. Alright.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's keep our VIP protected. And yeah, might as well shoot at the Irby. I'm gonna get maybe 2 hits in. Oh, more than I should have, actually.
Scored a critical hit.
More than I should have gotten on that one.
Waiting for orders.
Alright.
Location confirmed.
Alright, let's see if we can put this Irby out of its misery here. Center torso.
10-4. Scored a critical hit.
You've got my attention.
And let's do the same
Affirmative.
thing here. See if we can get this Irby off the map quick.
Here we go.
No. That did
Commander?
not work out. Alright, let's try again.
Confirmed.
I don't see the Irby surviving this. But we'll see.
Engaging.
Oh. 1 hit out of 3?
War face.
Oh. Horrible. Stinger goes in for melee. I always find that hilarious. Oh, we got a Locust. Nothing on this map is challenging whatsoever so far. which is good. We need to push through this without taking any more damage. We already had one mech damaged by my own team. Let's see what the Irby does with this AC. Alright, luckily he missed. We need to make sure that AC fire on that Irby doesn't fire again.
I'm here.
Alright, VIP. Can you finish off the Irby? Probably not.
Attacking from position. Yes, Commander.
Alright, Blackjack, can you just get that Stinger off the map? That would be nice.
The last primary target is down, Commander.
There we go. So we can evac now at
Mech
any point.
destroyed.
No, we
Target
can't.
down.
We should be able to evac. Oh, because of the support lance. Oh, okay, you can evac at any time. There we go. Okay.
Talk to me.
Not that I'm gonna evac here, because
Copy
we might
that.
as well clear the map. Static, area of effect, and base PPCs on the Sunrider. That's a good combination. That's a good combination.
Engaging target.
I like what you're thinking there, Skewed One.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, let's try to avoid hitting our
Roger
own
that.
mechs this time. And for the crying out loud, let's get rid of this Irby. It's been hanging around way too long.
Target's taking a critical hit.
You should have checked. There we go. Alright, there goes the Irby finally. Oh, you never taken an
Damage
area of
minimal.
effect weapon out into the field? I'm surprised.
Aye,
It's definitely a good option. Alright, let's start working on getting our VIP to the evac zone. Okay.
Understood. Moving fast.
Alright, VIP, you've got a Hetzer and a pack rat to shoot at. Let's see. Yeah, go for the Hetzer.
Roger.
We're going to start heading towards the evac now. We'll probably take these vehicles out on the way, but I don't know if these vehicles are worth the trouble. The salvage trouble.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, let's finish off this Locust maybe.
Confirmed. Take that as a lesson.
Alright, that
I'm
Locust
here.
is bleeding out, so we could actually just leave and assume that he's gonna die
Affirmative.
before the end of the mission, or we can just stomp him again. So let's just do that. Let's just get rid of that Locust.
That's a kill.
How's everybody else doing? Feel free to get
Mess 'em
involved
up.
in the chat room.
Mess him up good.
Oh. Alright.
Mission
So
successful.
we don't have to take out those vehicles. That works for me. Nice, easy end to that mission there. So the only damage we really took was self-inflicted on that mission. Alright, decent amount of C-bills. Firestarter needs to be rebuilt again. Alright, so we did get these Firestarter J parts. We're going to do that because I want to put together a Firestarter. Anything else mech-wise? No. Let's look at components. Let's see if there's... Oh, XL engine. Yeah, we'll be taking the XL engine. That works for me. Firestarter, 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 Locust, Stinger, Stinger, Irby, Valkyrie, and some components. Ooh, another stealth armor. Okay. I definitely have to work the stealth armor into our builds. Alright, so I've got about 45 minutes left on this stream. I'm not sure if IMG is going to be coming on for a stream today or not. I'm sure he'll pop in and let us know. Alright, so do we have enough parts to put together the Firestarter? Okay, so I could put together the Firestarter is a very focused on highly specific variant. Ditches the usual flamers and energy weapons. The J goes entirely on machine guns, especially machine gun arrays. Armed with 4 machine gun arrays, it was built with one purpose: destroy conventional forces. Fighting is a secondary concern. I think what we'd want to do is just build a H here. So then the question becomes, do I want a Raven or do I want a Firestarter? And it's pretty simple. I want the Firestarter. So let's put the Raven into storage. And let's bring up the 4H.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so now we got 2 Firestarters, which is a good rotation. I'm going to want to tweak this Firestarter, though. Take off these jump jets. I don't really think jump jets are critical for Firestarters at all. So, I always take those off. We're going to take the machine guns off. Where's that ammo? Machine gun ammo. Off. So that gives us 5 tons to play around with. So, first of all, let's replace the support weapons. Do we have a tag? We do not have a tag available, so we're going to have to do Flamer. Flamer. Eventually, I'll replace these medium lasers with ER medium lasers. Yeah, the S1 is a great Firestarter, a skewed one, that's for sure. Alright, let's put on Guardian ECM and Stealth Armor. Alright, that gives us another ton. What if we put in a supercharger? Not increased sprint distance. Does that really help me? I don't know if a supercharger really helps me. Let's see. Let's beef up our armor first. And that'll do it. Okay, so we got another Firestarter. That'll be available in 2 days.
I'll get it to schedule.
Get our S back together here. Alright, so we lost the ER medium laser. and the flamer. Okay. 6 days. Oof. These fire starter damages are really starting to eat into my profit.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, so let's get our fire starter H out. Okay, so we only have 3 mechs right now. So we're going to have to at least wait for the fire starter H to be completed. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we got an ambush convoy, no. Corporate secrets, alright, let's do this 1.5 skull recovery mission. Oh, I gotta wait for time to pass, duh. Come on. No, I shouldn't have to wait for time to pass. I got 4 mechs available. We should be fine. Alright. 1.5 skull mission. Okay. Alright, so let's put our awesome in the lead's position here. Get our fire starter H out and get Tartarus in there. Tartarus. And we have our hunchback, which we're going to move to the mainlands with our commander. Okay, awesome, blackjack, hunchback, fire starter. Should have no problem handling a 1.5 skull mission, which means I've just doomed my company to utter destruction by saying we'll have no problem. While we wait for that to load, I'd love to hear back from more people about how their Christmas holiday was, what their big gift was, how things are going in your areas. As far as COVID is concerned, I'm in Los Angeles County, so we continue to be hit very hard by COVID. And our restrictions are in the extreme as far as what we can and cannot do. Janice 140, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. All right, let's get this recovery party started.
I'm going.
Aye.
I'm moving.
Copy that.
As you can see, that fire starter is keeping very evasive because T-Bone is an ace pilot.
On my way. Affirmative.
He's got stealth armor and ECM. So as you can see, that fire starter could get up to 8 evasion, which is pretty good for a fire starter.
Ready for orders.
You got clothes. Clothes. Alright, so we got a crab. I think this is the first time we fought a crab on this playthrough. Alright, so let's start hitting this crab.
Aye, aye.
It's not evasive right now, so let's try to make it pay for not being evasive.
I'm here.
Can we get our blackjack in range? Yes.
Moving at full throttle.
Alright, let's hit this crab before it starts getting evasive. Nice.
Talk to me. I'm firing Firing on the enemy.
Oh, that was a bad miss. That was so
That's a
close.
clean miss.
Oh, that's right. You bought the PlayStation 5 already, so yeah. I'm very jealous of the PlayStation 5. We tried to get one, but it was almost
ready.
impossible. So we settled for the Oculus, which is not a bad consolation prize. Keep trying to hit this crab. Hopefully we hit at least one. No hits there.
Negative damage. Hey, let's slip the dogs of war.
Firefly old.
What's up, boss?
I loved Firefly. I love the name. It brings back memories of one of the best sci-fi shows that never really was, and that was, of course, Firefly, the TV show. They made so many mistakes with the Firefly franchise. It could have been a huge hit if they had done a few minor things to make Firefly work. Which is why they tried to reverse course with the head hit with the movie they came out with for Firefly, but by then it was too late because they didn't have the interest of the standard regular community when the Firefly movie came out, which is too bad.
Commander?
But Firefly could have been a great sci-fi series. I mean, it was a good series, but it was just for one season. But it could have been amazing for multiple seasons. Show was meh. IMG, have you watched the show in the right order? Because if you watched the show in the right order, it actually was
All right.
a pretty solid show. The issues they had for Firefly
I've got your back.
is they actually, for reasons we don't understand, they showed the
Ready to run.
original release shows out of order. So they were showing them in the incorrect order, so people got very confused.
Roger that.
And didn't understand what was going on. Hit my fire starter there. Not good. So, I mean, Firefly could have been a great series
I await your command.
if they'd done a few things differently.
Going full throttle.
Alright, let's see if we can avoid hitting... I'm not going to take the shot here because I'd probably end up just hitting my fire starter. So we're not going to take that shot. IMG, are you going to do a stream today? I wasn't sure. We hadn't talked about it. Oh, man, I just put that fire starter together.
I'm losing.
Come on, I just put that fire starter together. That's bogus.
I'm wounded.
Man, I just put that thing together. Don't die.
I took a boss of ours.
Alright, at least he ejected. So now I gotta rebuild that fire starter. I'm getting to the point where fire starters are just a little too squishy. Especially when I shoot them in the back,
Yes, Commander.
which I keep doing.
Location confirmed.
Alright, so now that we got the Centurion, a Wyvern, and we still have that crab there. Let's do Precision Strike. Let's see if we can take the weapon arm off of the Centurion. That would be nice. Oh, all it has is a heavy rifle. No, we're not gonna waste a Precision Strike then.
All right.
Battle mech power up detected.
Oh, IMG, you have Retro Monday at 4. Okay. I wasn't
Orders.
sure if you were going to do a BattleTech Advanced stream today after
Affirmative.
mine. So I'll just go ahead and play until 11 Eastern. And then IMG will be back at 7 Eastern Time with Retro Monday. Why don't you tell everybody what you're playing on Retro Monday, IMG? Because I really am enjoying that series that you put together of retro games.
Damn you for making me.
I'm under heavy fire.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
Stop. Double time. Sorry, had to do it. I had to do it. You can't say double time and not have me throw a little MC hammer your way. Yes, I know.
Locking on.
I'm immature.
Go time.
And I know some younger people are like, who's MC Hammer? I have no idea who that is, but
Damage
you know,
is light.
I'm old.
I'm here.
What are you going to say? Unlike what my son says,
Affirmative.
I am not a boomer. But my son thinks anybody over 40 is a boomer. It drives me crazy.
Critical hit.
Alright, so IMG is going to finish playing Masters of Orion 2. And IMG, I understand if you have a little time, you might start another game. So if you have time on your stream, are you going
That could have been worse.
to...
Got my attention.
What game are you going to start if you have some extra time? Or are you just going to do the end of Masters of Orion and then
Aye, aye.
pick up a new game next week? Let's see if we can hit this crab while it's down on the ground. Heat is a problem here. Wouldn't mind putting together a crab. Wouldn't be the worst. It's actually a pretty solid brawler if I get the second mech bay going.
Receiving you.
The skewed one is a fan of can't touch this instead of hammer time.
Got it, Commander.
Yeah, IMG, it might be a situation where you just want to slow play Masters of Orion so you can actually finish it right at the end of your stream and then pick up a new game next week. And that way we can kind of explain to everybody what you're going to play so they understand what's coming.
Locking target.
Just working on the Centurion here. Nice hits on that Centurion. Wyvern. So this will be the last mission of the stream.
I'm receiving you.
Got 4 missions in. Not bad.
Copy that.
Not bad for a 2-hour stream. Alright, we have to go for knockdown here on the Centurion, I think.
Firing.
Alright, knockdown on the Centurion. Nice. Oh, that crab still has some claws.
Took a hard hit there.
Talk to
And the
me.
crab overheated himself. Ooh, so in 2 weeks, a week from today, IMG's probably going to be playing one of my favorite all-time real-time strategy games, which is Doom 2, which is one of my favorites. I played so many hours of Doom 2 when I was in high school, it's not even funny. That was one of my go-to games. Doom 2 was an extremely deep game for how early on it was in the real-time strategy games. It was really in-depth
My armor's still solid.
because it had
Commander?
real-time strategy, but it also had a lot of strategic
Rolling.
decisions you had to make. That's why, and it was very replayable. That was one of the best things about Doom 2 is it was very replayable. All right, good hit on that
Inflicted some
Centurion
heavy
there.
damage.
All right, let's just push through to the objective here. Ooh, what house to play?
Not much armor left in that location.
I don't
Waiting for
know.
orders.
Why don't we could put a poll in the Discord. I think why don't we add a
All right,
chat
let's
room
move.
for Dune 2 in our Discord, and people could put in our Discord which house they would like you to play in for your playthrough in a week.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
We're really trying to build out our Discord,
Reporting.
and yeah, Ordos. The one thing I like about Ordos, if I remember correctly, IMG, is you could capture the enemy units
You've got my attention.
and they would fight on your side, which is a pretty good advantage. So basically you could turn the enemy's production on against itself,
Confirmed.
which I always thought was a really cool and very deep strategy for that early of a game.
Waste.
All right, there goes the crab.
Standing by.
We're close to finishing off the Centurion too. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't
Got it, Commander.
have that much going for it right now. It does if we keep missing. Alright, then we just have the Wyvern here. Wyvern's... Ooh, ouch! Ouch!
Took a critical hit.
That Wyvern just did a
Standing
number
by.
on me. Alright, Blackjack Omni, head
Coordinates
for the
received.
objective. And see if you can take out that Wyvern while you're at it, because... Let's just do center torso strike.
All weapons are go.
That Wyvern is pissing me off. Oh, Centurion overheated.
Orders. Roger that.
Let's see if we can get an ejection on this Centurion. Actually, we'll go for the head. Ooh, another injury.
That's one less.
Pilot
hostile on the-
incapacitated. Very nice. Very
Great
nice.
orders.
Alright, let's keep our awesome to the rear with the gear because it's already got damage. Alright, Wyvern's probably going to go for the awesome again. Yep. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh.
Critical hit. It's a bad one, I think.
I'm
Ugh.
here.
You jerk. You just had to
Affirmative.
take off my arm, didn't you, Wyvern?
Affirmative.
I hope you're happy with yourself.
You've got my attention.
IMG says, sorta, yes, Ordos had a very inaccurate missile launcher that would launch gas that converted units for a random amount of time. While it was yours, you could tell it to do something else, like move or attack. But when it ended the timer, it reverted to attacking you. But I like their saboteur. You got your awesome put together and taken apart, yes. Yes, I did that. I did that yesterday. So
Locked on
I
target.
finally got it put together. I had the parts, I just had to put it together.
That was a critical
There's
hit.
the Wyvern.
Orders?
Alright, awesome. At least the awesome hasn't lost any weapons yet, so let's See if the awesome can get some revenge here. Really care about salvage on a Wyvern. Ah, only 1 out of 2. At least we got knocked down. Okay. We put this Wyvern down and we
I'm receiving
achieve
you.
the objective, then we can
10-4.
put this mission in our rear view mirror, hopefully. Nice precision strike to the rear. See if we can just finish off this Wyvern. Close.
Scarred a critical hit.
Talk to me.
Right.
Affirmative.
This Wyvern's been a lot more trouble than it should be for its tonnage. There we go. Wyvern go boom.
What a waste. Too hot. Need to cool down.
Position
Hot.
confirmed.
Too hot.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Good. Took more damage than I would have liked on that mission. Again, most of it was self-inflicted. I gotta stop hitting my fire starters in the rear. Alright, let's see. We got some Centurion parts. And some crab parts. Let's look at the components first. Yeah, the components really don't get me too excited. Guess we'll take the Centurion parts. And we'll take a crab part and see what else we get. Centurion, Centurion, Centurion. Crab, crab, crab. Wyvern. We got nice amount of mech parts there. And some components. And some more stealth armor. Nice. Alright, so that's going to do it as far as missions. We're going to do some repairs in the mech bay. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for our next round of playthroughs. IMG, are you going to do Battletech Advanced tomorrow morning after me? I just want to make sure we keep our schedule current. IMG, thank you for sharing our Discord. So, IMG is going to put in the Discord a room for Dune 2. And then you could put in your feedback on which who he should play as in Dune 2. Alright, let's rebuild. I feel like I spend all of my time rebuilding fire starters here. I either need to get better at protecting them, or I need to go with other mechs because it feels like I'm constantly rebuilding fire starters here. Especially since I just put this one together. Let's see, we can upgrade the lasers to mediums. Flamer, we need some heat sinks. Or a heat sink. And we're good to go. Oh, that's expensive. too few heat sinks. Uh-oh. Alright, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna have to give up a flamer for the heat sink that we need. 12 days.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Get our awesome refitted.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright, fire starter. Always want to manage our tasks, so let's see. Alright, we're in a little tough spot as far as money here. Because our financial report is in 12 days. We need 12 days to get to the point where we can actually launch a mission. Unless I go short-handed, which I don't like to do. Alright, well, we'll figure out what to do tomorrow. In the meantime, please join IMG at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern Time for his final episode of Masters of Orion 2. And I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for more Battle